Welcome back guys to a League 2 prediction video. Let's go. First game, Barrow versus Cheltenham Town. It's got both teams' last result. Barrow's last result was a 2-1 away defeat against Scunthorpe United. And Cheltenham Town's last result was a 1-0 home defeat against Bolton Wanderers. For this game I'm going to go for Barrow 0, Cheltenham Town 2. Next game, Bolton Wanderers versus Tranmere Rovers. Look at both teams' last result. Bolton Wanderers' last result was a 1-0 away win against Cheltenham Town. And Tranmere Rovers didn't play their last game because it was called off because of COVID reasons. They're supposed to be playing Stevenage at home. They got called off because of COVID reasons. So for this game, I'm going to go for Bolton Wanderers 2, Tranmere Rovers 1. Next game, Bradford City versus Cambridge United. Let's go both teams' last result. Bradford City's last result was a 1-1 draw away against Crawley. And Cambridge United won 2-1 at home against Colchester United. For this game, I'm going to go for Bradford City 1, Cambridge United 2. Next game, Colchester United versus Morecambe. It's got both teams' last result. Colchester United's last result was a 2-1 away defeat against Cambridge United. And Morecambe beat Leyton Orient 2-1 at home. For this game, I'm going to go for Colchester United 2, Morecambe 0. Next game, Forest Green Rovers versus Carlisle United. Let's get both teams' last result. Forest Green Rovers' last result was a 1-1 draw away against Port Vale. And Carlisle United beat Mansfield Town 1-0 at home. For this game, I'm going to go for Forest Green Rovers 2, Carlisle United 2. Next game, my team Grimsby Town versus Scunthorpe United. Let's get both teams' last result. My team Grimsby Town's last result was a 3-1 home away defeat against Southend United. And Scunthorpe United won 2-1 at home against Barrow. For this game, I'm going to go for Grimsby Town 1, Scunthorpe United 0. Come on, Town, please just show up for this derby. Come on. Next game, Harrogate Town versus Salford City. Let's get both teams' last result. Harrogate Town's last result was a 2-1 away win against Exeter City. And Salford City's last result was a 1-1 draw at home against Newport County. For this game, I'm going to go for Harrogate Town 0, Salford City 2. Next game, Leyton Orient versus Crawley Town. Let's get both teams' last result. Leyton Orient's last result was a 2-1 away defeat against Morecambe. And Crawley Town's last result was a 1-1 draw at home against Bradford City. For this game, I'm going to go for Leyton Orient 2, Crawley Town 1. Next game, Mansfield Town versus Southend United. Let's get both teams' last result. Mansfield Town's last result was a 1-0 away defeat against Carlisle United. And Southend United beat my team Grimsby Town 3-1 at home. For this game, I'm going to go for Mansfield Town 2, Southend United 0. Next game, Newport County versus Oldham Athletic. Let's get both teams' last result. Newport County's last result was a 1-1 draw away against Salford City. and Oldham Athletic lost 3-2 at home against Walsall. For this game I'm going to go for Newport County 2, Oldham Athletic 0. Next game I can't predict, it's called off because of COVID reasons. It's supposed to be Stevenage versus Exeter, but it's been called off because of COVID reasons. So the last game is Walsall versus Port Vale. It's got both teams' last result. Walsall's last result was a 3-2 away win against Oldham Athletic, and Port Vale drew 1-1 at home against Forest Green Rovers. For this game I'm going to go for Walsall 2, Port Vale 0. Thank you for this video, subscribe down below, up the Mariners.